What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy JTL back with another one for Check Me Out Music. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe if this is your first time checking out the show. So we already know back and forth with Drake and Kendrick, but then Drake said something disrespectful about Metro Boomin. I didn't expect this. I'm sure a lot of us did not. Came with the BBL Drizzy. So what I'm doing on this episode now is actually going into a little bit of an interview of the brother who made BBL Drizzy, King Willonis. He got an old school name, so when I seen the picture and all that, I'm like, yeah, this fake. He ain't made this. But then it came out, it was with AI. Then come to find out he's a comedian. So shout out to King Willonius. Excuse me. I ain't said a name like that in years. So he's talking with Rob Hayes, who I believe is also a comedian. So we're gonna go ahead get into this interview, but make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna also talk about the fact that since it's a hit and it charted on billboards, how this may actually affect real music and musicians and songwriters and producers when you could do AI. Let's get it.
Why'd you say that?
We got King Melonius in the building.
Hey,
The creator of
BBL Drizzy.
somehow entered this hip hop beef.
Yeah, that was interesting, man. Like I would just like kind of like low key say it on Twitter every once in a while.
Yeah, please bear with Rob Hayes, the podcast host, his show. No disrespect, but he keep just playing music and stuff while the brother talking or while he's talking. So please bear with him.
And that's actually a great song too. I somehow have inserted myself into hip hop history. And
Yeah.
that's wild to me, man.
Right.
So crazy.
So you had been messing with AI for a minute.
Yeah.
So like take me through it. Like what, when you made BBL Drizzy, like what did you think?
What
was
happened
gonna
is-
happen?
Oh man, I wasn't getting no engagement on Twitter prior to that, bro. So like, I just thought like I'm gonna put this out and maybe I might get like a couple retweets, but like prior to that, man, I put a post out, I put my AI joints out, and like no retweets, no
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just do because BBL was trending because of Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it man, it just went up, and I remember because I had to go to Vegas that night. I had like a 6 a.m. flight, and I was actually doing an AI film festival. So
Okay.
so it was a 48-hour AI film festival, and
Cause your AI stuff is crazy.
it's been going,
You like not like people just know. I know they know the songs, but also you do like all kind of animated stuff and everything.
Yeah, man. And even prior to the AI joint, man, I got into AI just because of the writer strike. Like, had the writer strike not happened, there'd be no BBL Drizzy. Because like I was trying to break into writing. I was doing the Black Boy Writes writing fellowship.
Okay.
And then I had like meetings lined up, and the writer strike happened. So like everything got canceled. So
Now, y'all, mind y'all real quick. That's something to pay attention to. And shout out to this brother King Willonius because no disrespect, but there's a lot of people out there that's acting and writers and stuff that once the writer's strike happened, they didn't move to do other things. They just, kind of sat there and suffered. So shout out to the brother King for, keeping it moving and it worked for him.
So I was like, damn, like I gotta do something. So I was trying to put scripts out online and on my IG. I had one that actually kind of it did some things. It was called Kermit the Hotep, and it was about Kermit being a Hotep and
like Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Yeah. So him beefing with Miss Piggy because he's like, yo, I can't rock with you because you're pork and I don't mess with swine. So like that happened, but then I was just like nothing. I was like, I can't take any meetings. So I just started like learning about AI, and they started putting these AI films out, and they started kind of to go. And then I was like, okay, well, this might be a lane for me, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of be creative, you know what I'm saying? Because like I wasn't getting a lot of bookings. I'm in South Florida, so like the comedy clubs, they don't really like rock with me out there like that. Like I don't got enough clout, I guess. But
that's what that's what the BBL said.
The BBL, yes. I mean, like, hey man, I might get some bookings, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, at least I feel like I got a couple people that know me that'll come out to the shows now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
But I didn't expect none of this to happen, bro. Like I was just like, let me put this out, and then it just went, and yeah, and we here now.
Dope.
So real quick, as you can see, the brother is a comedian. Also trying to write scripts and things of that nature. Then he also does AI movies. I'm gonna have to look more into that, so I can't show it to you right now because I'm gonna do my research, make sure I find the right content he made. But as you can see from what he's saying, he was able to do different things, mess with the AI content, and you know, it's a trip because I'm gonna get into how the pros and cons of the AI thing. So let's get back into it so he can get to him and Metro Boomin.
Oh, I became familiar with you during Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, we did a production together.
Yeah,
Man. Yeah, you
were
killed that.
the combo of Family Matters in Atlanta.
Yeah. And Rob was in it. That was dope.
I was in it.
Yeah. You
I played Darius.
Yeah, Darius, man, and Lakeith pulled up, which is like super dope. And that was actually one of my favorite things that I've ever wrote, man.
Man, the actors were very mean to me.
Yeah.
They were grilling me, and you know, I felt like I was in my head doing Darius, you know, but you know, I guess they expected something else. I don't know,
man.
But,
you know, these actors though, man, it's like because I don't know, man. They be on, you know. I don't want to. I'm not gonna talk bad about actors because like everybody, I think creatively,
I'm down. I'm down.
Nah, man, because I'm on.
And I hope they hear it.
That was a lot of shots, man. You like, it's fun to block. Nah, man, but you know what I realized throughout this whole process, bro, is just like, just not responding negatively. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've been having a lot of people either take my work and like repost it. I had this one dude like literally like put laughing emojis over my name and like repost it or whatever. Like even the metric.
That was whack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was whack. That was whack when they did that.
Yeah, man. So you know,
hold on real quick. That's unfair now. That's hypocritical because you use AI to make music instead of going to get soul singers and musicians to make this song. So that's the game. That's how I go. You doing it, somebody might do it to you too. All right, back into it.
But even the internet, there's some people that feel like everything in the internet is just fair game.
Facts.
You know, and it's tricky because AI, it's like uncharted territory, ungoverned territory right now. So like somebody like Metro Boomin could take something and it's like it's AI. I don't know who made this first. I don't know if this to honor this tag. Sometimes people will put a tag by your tag. You know, and it's like, there's a weird thing on online with ownership. It's getting better. And you know, the ability to repost is important. The ability to retweet is important because then there's no excuse. Then you can just hit a button and send people directly to the source. You know, because I remember like earlier online there would be people, these aggregate accounts, and like you make a funny quote
and they take
they'll screenshot it, take it, and then those people figured out how to amass, you know, millions of followers. And then some of those people would have comedy shows.
Damn.
And then comedians would be like, I'm not doing your show because you steal.
That's crazy. That's what the dude Justin, is it Justin LaBoy or LA Boy or something like that?
Yeah. And like there are people close to me, they'll send him his his stuff. And I'm like, I don't rock with this dude. He's a thief, you know? But there's some big comedians, the minute they got on social media, they were posting memes, you know, some big rappers that sometimes they screenshot stuff, take the person out, and it's like, you got this from somewhere. Why not just, you know, show love to the person? Yeah. But one cool thing is I don't think Metro Boomin meant any harm when he did it, because he sampled BBL Drizzy, and then, you know, when he found out where it came from, he did give credit.
He did, man. And I think, you know, honestly, like I think I think him doing that was honestly like actually kind of dope because it made people like go really hard to support me. You know what I'm saying? So they like on Twitter, on TikTok, on whatever, like they're going out of their way to be like, yo, that was King Walonius. So like, you know, like it was all try. But to my point, I was like, I could have responded negatively, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck this, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, hey man, you know, I just said what I said, and like he responded cool. So I was like, all right, it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? But has it happened to you though? Like, have you had people steal your?
All right, so we're gonna stop it right there. So let me go into my little quick spiel. So let's talk about the pros and cons with the AI thing. Shout out to King Willonius. I think that's, you know, it's dope. You made something, especially his comment was when Rick Ross did his diss to Drake and he was like BBL Drizzy, that what made him make the song. He was already doing things before, then he came and did that, and then that helped Metro Boomin do his thing, which was a beat. And from my understanding, Drake and Sexy Red rapped over it, but I don't see it on none of their pages. So I'm gonna dig into that sooner or later. But the pros and cons, real quick. The pro is it can help somebody like King Willonius and Rob Hayes do something to other people. You know what I'm saying? That help them get more notoriety and do their thing. Cons. Some of these people end up talking about somebody stealing from them, but you got to realize you are taking from actual musicians as well, or musicians can see it that way. Writers can see it that way, which I still think is a dope way to create things. But I'm just saying that's the problem they have with us in hip hop is that we're sampling. And bigger than that, they weren't getting paid for it. So thankfully they get paid for it now. So if you're gonna do things of that nature, you gotta see what's gonna come, because another part of the cons is somebody coming to, and we seen that they was making fake Drake AIs, Tupac, Biggie, Prince, some of everybody. And I think they did one with Drake on Spotify that got some numbers and YouTube. So what about stealing from Drake? What about stealing from the label and the people that work for him? So that's going to be some cons about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think the only way it's going to change is when it comes to somebody going to court to sue, because the same thing with hip hop. It's cool that when they put things out, label can sign whatever they want, make a genre out of it, make money out of it, but then they had to go to the courthouse, the Supreme Court, and all types of things to get things in place to make sure artists got paid, where you cannot just steal from them, take their likeness, their lyrics and all that, and you get all the money. So I think that's going to be the biggest con of pros and cons for music. Now with Drake, this was not the diss Drake or disrespect Drake. I like some of Drake music too, just like I like Kendrick too. But I'm just pointing out how this could be a issue. You know what I'm saying? So I know we want to be creative in things, but let's keep it real with AI. You can be creative just like what he did with BBL Drizzy. You can also be a little lazy. I'm going to have to put some work in scratch because he said you had to put work in there, make sure things came out the way he liked it, lyrics and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, it's not the same thing as getting musicians, writers, vocalists, rappers, and all that together. You know what I'm saying? To do something. So it's just something to talk about. So y'all go ahead and give me y'all comments, what y'all think about doing AI. You know, like I said, shout out to his brother. Y'all go check him out, King Willonius. He also is a stand-up comedian. All right. He does his own AI type music and things like that. But make sure you go check out his stand-up. He's not bad. All right. This your boy JTL. Another episode of Check Me Out Music. Make sure you holler at your boy, like, share, subscribe. We out. Chip.